Iron Man 2, the sequel to Iron Man, and I guess we understand kind of the premise. It's Iron Man. Tony Stark is the guy's name. Now you're running his global empire.
Yes, Pepper gets a promotion.
Yes, but there's obviously romantic tension there.
Yes, there is. And then Pepper Potts is a little bit thrown off by the arrival of Scarlett Johansson, who seems like she may threaten. She may take Tony Stark's affections.
Okay. What are we going to see in this clip, Gwyneth?
Well, this is where Tony meets Scarlett. She sort of comes in and he's saying, because he's promoted me and he's looking for a new assistant and he's thinking that Scarlett's character, Natalie, will be a good replacement.
All right, let's take a look. It opens May 7th, Iron Man 2, ladies and gentlemen. Man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Is that amazing? Did you like that little tush slap I get at the end?
You, I know this is a big budget film, and by God, it's all up there on the screen. It's tremendous.
I'm shooting The Avengers still in Albuquerque.
It's going to be a big movie?
It's going to be a huge movie, huge. Everybody's kind of chasing the movie and all the,
Is this the one where somebody swiped the script or something?
Yeah, that was the big deal with me. The script itself is shrouded in secrecy.
Right.
So everybody's script is watermarked with their own name personally. So when they sent me the new version of the script, I was shooting a film in Toronto, and my assistant copied it from the email in the office somewhere. And by the time we got to Albuquerque, someone had stolen the script out of the printer, put it online, and had it for sale.
Really?
With my name on it.
So they can get that information from the printer?
I didn't know printers had memories. And apparently, my assistant didn't either.
Yeah.
So, when he printed my script out, it was still stuck in the printer. And he had taken the old script that I had and put it in. They had a shred box, a secure shred box. So we knew it wasn't that one. It was the new one. And then Marvel, Disney kind of got really upset about it. It started like a sort of a minor storm of investigation. And they sent investigators to Canada, and they interrogated a lot of people in the office of the other film that I was working on. They opened up that burn box or whatever it was and took the old script out, found the other script in the printer, and I think they were trying to find the IP address of the person that put the thing online. It was crazy.
You and your brothers, how did you three interact?
We're good. We're, you know, just three boys did in the bush. We lived adjacent to a couple of... We lived adjacent to a couple of farms, and there was a...
I was reading about this film, and it's already, the pre-ticket sales for this have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an enormous movie. And you're Thor, right?
Yeah.
You should get some lotion for that.
Yes, I thought.
I know. You're Thor, I could only walk.
Who are the Avengers? Run them down for us. There's Thor, there's Iron Man.
Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, Black Widow.
Black Widow is played by Scarlett Johansson. Oh, my
Hawkeye,
God.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, but Scarlett Johansson, that must have been great, right? Did you get to do a lot of work with her?
Yeah, we had a lot of the big ensemble group scenes with all of us sort of bouncing back and forth, and she was great. She, kept being asked who was the toughest Avenger. I think she would beat the hell out of all of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, do you know the superpowers of each character at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's run those down. Yeah. Thor is a god, a thunder hammer, thunder hammer. Yeah.
Mjolnir, yep. Can travel between worlds from another realm.
Okay.
Captain America is the super soldier injected with a serum which allows him incredible strength and speed and agility.
Is that a one-time injection, or does he have to?
It's a weekly one.
He needs it like a booster. Yeah.
GBH, it's called.
Yeah. A GBH?
No, I don't know.
And
Iron
Man, we know about Iron Man. He puts on an iron suit.
He does, and he
flies around.
Flies around.
Yeah.
Black Widow is just a master assassin.
Master assassin. No,
So she's no superpowers.
she doesn't. Oh, so it's highly intellect, but
Yep.
also a master assassin.
Yeah. And then there's Hawkeye, who's the another master assassin, but bow and arrow is his kind of skill.
An archer. Now tell me about you and your buddy. I think this is fantastic. This is the kind of thing I wish I knew how to do. And are you a licensed contractor? Let me ask you that first.
Yeah. No.
You're not a licensed contractor?
No.
But you work with a contractor?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And the contractor hires all the subs for you?
Or we have a lot of subs that we've worked with in the past that we use.
Would you ever think about getting your contractor's license?
That isn't that sounds like a commercial. Get your state contractor's
Why
license.
not?
I don't know. I'm kind of busy.
Well, let's tell people. Well, that's the beauty of this program.
Right?
You can do it in your spare time.
But yeah, I would like to.
You and your buddy at some point in your nascent acting careers
Yeah.
decided we need a little something to make some money and kill some time. And what did you guys decide to do?
Yeah, we both came into it just a little bit of money. Actually, I just had a contract for a movie. I didn't have the money yet, and we were able to pool our money together just to get a house, so we weren't paying rent and just having the money go away.
So you and your buddy said, okay, let's put our
invested
money
into
in
a house. Yeah,
Not
me
a
and my,
bad
one of my
idea.
best friends, and we're like, cool. And then we just fixed it up a little bit, and then someone offered us twice as what we paid for it.
Right.
So we figured, heck, man, people kind of dig what we're doing here. I guess we continued that and just went on. It's 20 houses later.
You've done it 20 different times, 20
Yeah,
different properties.
yeah.
Okay, so from the time you and your buddy, is he also an actor?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not George Clooney, is it?
No.
So from the time you guys spot a property you want to work on
Yeah.
till the completion date, what are we talking about here?
3 months to a year and a half, depends on the house and how much work to be done.
Yeah. Have you ever taken a bath on one of these deals?
Not at once. We
You've
got
always
very
made
lucky.
money flipping
Always,
one of these
yeah. Even during the downtimes of the market, we got very lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is
But we live in the structures while we do it. It's not the smartest thing to do because you're without power and water for a while.
No, that's...
So you have to find locations that have toilets. And, you know, you have to go to, like, the gym to shower and that sort of thing.
So you and your buddy buy the house, move into it while
Move
you're
into it,
renovating.
and then start tearing it apart.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and with the sleeping bags and the whole thing. And
Can I ask you the price range we're talking about here?
it all depends. I mean, the first house was like, you know, 500,000, and now it's upwards of 5 million. And the last one my partner built is on the market. It's a beautiful deco structure for 25 million.
$25 million.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Whoa. Right? And again, it's none of my business, but what did your buddy pay when he bought the property that's now selling for $25 million?
It was probably around 7-ish, and they dumped a load into it. And
Wow.
Yeah, you pay like a lot of money for something that's falling down.
Yeah. Is it near a
crazy.
school?
I imagine so. Yeah, it's in Holmby Hills. It's in a really posh.
Who can afford a $25
I don't.
million?
This is probably going to be someone's third home, Dave. Sadly, it's crazy. Truly.
Yeah, vacation.
And they're not even going to live. Yeah, it's people when they have money. It's a lot of money.
When the furnace blows up, do they call you?
No, man, I don't give them my number.
You're what they call the Hulk.
Sometimes.
Yes. And people didn't. The expectations for the Hulk, marginal. And then all of a sudden, people have Hulkamania.
What can I say?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'd like to attribute
what
that.
Can you say? Hulk, forgive my ignorance, is an Avenger? Is not an Avenger?
He is like the sort of the nuclear warhead of Avengers. You want to use him very sparingly.
Ah. He's the club in the corner.
He's the club.
You don't
He's
want to
the
have
Big
to pick
Bertha.
up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And how many of these? But honestly, if there was a line of guys on the sidewalk, and often there is, and I had to point to a guy who I thought would be the Hulk, and don't be offended by this, I'm not sure I would point at you to be the, you know. I'm sorry.
That's it. No, it's a common thing that I hear quite often. I felt the same way myself.
Right.
I told my son I was going to be playing a superhero. He asked, who? And I said, Ant-Man. And he said, what? Ant-Man? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, I can't wait to see how stupid that'll be.
It's nice to have support from your family, your loved ones. But Ant-Man, his superpower is he reduces himself to the size of an ant. Is that what it is?
He could shrink. He wears a suit and he shrinks down to the size of an ant. And he can also control the ants, communicate with the ants. So I guess we all can't wait to see how stupid this will be.
I mean, I don't know anything about Ant-Man, but isn't really just a matter of this? Or am I?
You'd think.
Well,
You would think.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
He's got a few. Oh yeah. Then you got no movie.
The original Ant-Man bitten by a radioactive ant?
No, just a great scientist. Really, really good with potions.
Sure. I think we're just beginning to scratch the surface with science. We don't know the limits yet.
No,
All right. Help me out with some things here.
Right.
There's not this movie. This movie is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
That's right.
And that's the new film. Now, the next film, we think, Captain America. You're in that one, is that correct?
That's right, Dave.
You'll be playing.
I can't stop doing these movies. I love them.
Yeah. And you fight Captain America. Is
Yes.
that right?
Well, it's called Civil War. And there was a strain of comics where Captain America and Iron Man, they went on different sides and they fought each other.
Evil enemies.
I wouldn't call either of them evil.
But they wanted control.
Yeah.
And who, do you win? You must win. I bet you win, right? Have you done that movie yet?
No, I'm going to go start shooting that one in a couple weeks.
Okay, well, make sure
Well,
that
it's
you
called
win.
Captain America Civil War.
Captain America. Now, is Spider-Man in there as well?
He may well be, yeah. I hear that they're looking to cast a new Spider-Man. Yeah.
So now, who do we root for? Captain America, Iron Man, or Spider-Man?
That's up to the people.
That's up to the people. Tell us, what do we need to know about this? Age of Ultron. I don't know what that means.
I didn't know what it meant till the premiere night, actually. Yeah, it's James Spader. That's Ultron.
He's good also?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's so good in it. And it's the Age of Ultron. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
And how are things different?
I'm sorry, Marvel. That was such a bad sell.
How are things different in the Age of Ultron? Are things okay?
Is that a trick question?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, flop sweat.
No, they're good, right? Things are good?
Things are not good in the Age of Ultron.
Not good.
No, they aren't. They're obviously not good. Because, well, for one thing, we have to keep fighting the forces of evil.
Yep.
So things can't be that good.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, for God's sakes, that's exactly what we're doing in 2015.
So it's very apt, yes.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, it's sad to think that all the way up till Ultron, it still continues. Does it? Now, let me ask you this. Do you worry about your, I have an 11-year-old that I've said insufferably long, but don't you worry about a 7-year-old? You take a look around at the world and you think, ooh, I've brought this perfect human being into this world. Will she be all right? Will the world treat her well?
Oh my God, that's so heavy. Yeah, I mean, of course, I look at her and I see a little environmental lawyer, so she's going to fix everything.
Oh, really? So, now, that's great. You
Yeah.
look at this as positive.
Opportunity.
That your daughter may, in fact, be part of the solution.
Absolutely, yes.
And I look at my son, and I know better.